Barrett's. Marshall planting it forward. It'll come to Palmer. And a terrific goal there by Rick Holden. What a super goal that was for Oldham. The crowd are really warming their hands to this one. It was Palmer who turned it in superbly, and Holden, left unmarked, just whacks it into the roof of the QPR net. That was the crucial ball, that was the crucial run, and that was the crucial shot. Well, here's Rick Holden with the corner for Oldham Athletic. It's gone in there. Well, it's Jobson who gets the credit. Well, there might even have been an element of own goal about it, but Jobson, in fact, was right on the button for Oldham. Jobson coming in and makes it 2 for Oldham. Let's just see whether there was a touch by the keeper, by the defender. 20 minutes now to go. Oldham Athletic leading by 2 goals to 0. Here's Sinton. Comes for Wilkins. Plays a lovely ball now for Mika. And good save. Wegley finishes it off.
Just when you thought it was safe to go to Highbury. Arsenal hadn't won at home since Christmas. They'd lost their way to goal completely, but found it at the expense of Chris Woods. Paul Warhurst's slip allowed Alan Smith to steer the first of 7 goals past England's number 1, and he didn't stand unearthly with any of them. Mind you, Sheffield Wednesday, fresh from a draw at Old Trafford, were on terms at halfway. David Hurst, who ended up with a watching brief for England on Wednesday, started international week by scrapping out a chance for Nigel Worthington to equalise. And that's the way it stayed until the last 20 minutes, and who knows how much longer had Kevin Campbell not been unleashed on Wednesday as a substitute. His first contribution set the tone for all that followed. They were flying past Woods with an alarming regularity after that, as Arsenal suddenly started to look like their old selves again. Anders Limpar, who like Campbell had floated around the fringes for one reason or another this season, was next up for target practice. The Gunners weren't firing blanks. They got behind an increasingly bewildered Wednesday more and more in those fateful final minutes. Ian Wright again running free on the left. Campbell claiming a touch and claiming another goal. I thought maybe the defenders, but I'm not arguing with somebody Kevin's size. Pick of the magnificent 7, number 5. Paul Merson, who pressed his international claims with another B goal on Tuesday, scoring with a chip that was A+. Poor Chris Woods must have been in need of counselling by this stage. He hadn't been able to lay a glove on any of them. But it never rains but it pours for goalkeepers. And even when he pulled off a really sharp stop to deny Campbell a hat-trick, Ian Wright gobbled up his first goal since Christmas week. The last 6 Arsenal goals came in the space of just 18 minutes, a belated reminder from a team that had managed just 4 goals in its previous 9 league games. Bet Limpar and company can't wait for next season to come around.
Coton preferring to just roll it to the edge of the box and kick it. Finds Quinn, and White's in the clear. The hands are up for offside, but it doesn't bother David White. Ian Brightwell looking for Quinn. It's not the best of clearing headers, but it's a great finish from Andy Hill. 2 in 2 for the fullback. Read forward. No one going to be able to chase that one. Sutton just laying it forward, but what's he done? David White! 3-0! Well, what was going through Steve Sutton's mind there? He just casually knocked it forward. Maybe he thought there was an offside. Who knows what was going through his mind? And David White, scoring spree, has himself another. Sheeran forward. Again, Quinn the target. Here's White. Adrian Heath. It's 4.
Tottenham Hotspur could sell White Hart Lane to developers tomorrow without a murmur of complaint from their fans. Crystal Palace, the 9th team to beat Spurs at home last Sunday. It's getting well beyond a joke, particularly when visiting goalkeepers like Nigel Martin make saves like that one from Gary Lineker. Neither side had won a First Division match since New Year's Day. It was Palace who broke the sequence thanks to the kind of defending that can get a beaten manager into trouble. Eddie McGoldrick it was who settled it with 8 minutes to spare.